Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be talking about how I nearly lost my pregnancy at 11 weeks. So after I had my first child, through cesarean section, and after having my first child, motherhood hit me so hard that I was like, oh, I won't have another child till my first child is up to 4 years or 3 years, because I needed time to build my craft, I needed time to build my career, I needed time to work on my pages, on my channel. Like, I needed time to grow, because joining this whole thing was not an easy thing for me. But on the other hand, I was like, to have these children once is actually good though. But I was just skeptical about the whole thing. So at the time, I was just like, I just pushed anything about childbearing apart. I was like, let me just continue with the one I have already. And see, motherhood hit me so hard that I nearly lost myself. I added so much weight. I added so much weight. Looking at me now, I've trimmed so much. You can imagine how big I was. So I gave birth to my baby on the 9th of February and 2024. And God had been faithful. God had really been faithful. When I was pregnant with my first child, it was not an easy start. It was not an easy something. With me and my husband, we had a whole time of roller coasters and kind of financial struggle, like a lot of things, but God have always seen us through. So after I had my baby, things became fine again. God blessed us. So let's fast forward it to February 9th this year. So this year, after I had, by the way, how is my makeup? So this video you're actually seeing here is without filter. You can see it's without filter. I don't know, I just decided to make up. It has been long I made up. I don't even know if my makeup products have actually expired, but I don't know. But it has just been doing nice. It's still giving me the kind of the vibe I want. I don't know, how is the makeup? Is it too much? Should I trim? Like, is there something I need to work on, or am I trying as someone that just learned how to make up through YouTube? Anyways, let's go back to what we're talking about. So this year, February, when my baby was celebrating her 1-year birthday, I never knew that I've already taken him. So just on March, there's this woman I work with. So I went to her house. I was running private classes with her child. So I went to her house. She saw how I've changed. Like, my face changed. I was getting dark. I was breaking out. Seriously, like, things about me changed. Like, me, I did not even notice, but I know that I was breaking out. Like, all these big pimples was all over my face, and I was getting dark. I was just like, maybe my cream is not working, and I did not put my mind into that. Meanwhile, I'm one of those mothers that whenever she's breastfeeding, I don't see my monthly periods. So I breastfed my baby for 8 months, and I stopped breastfeeding because I was adding so much weight, and I wasn't comfortable with the way I was looking anymore. Like, I was losing my self-confidence. I needed to hit the gym. I needed to reduce how I eat, because breastfeeding alone was a whole lot for me, because I was eating so much. My baby suckles, my baby can latch, like, that girl can eat. So that was why I stopped. I weaned her at 8 months, and thank God my baby, she eats food very well. She eats solid, like gari and soup, apple and soup. She started eating that at 4 months, so it was not a big deal for me when I wanted to stop breastfeeding her. So after breastfeeding her, while breastfeeding her, I wasn't seeing my period, so I was just enjoying myself, flexing my life, doing all the work report. Like, I was not even bothered. So after breastfeeding, I stopped breastfeeding her. Was it October? November. So it was like a month later, October. I saw my period November. November. I had not seen my period. I stopped breastfeeding her ending of October. So November, I did not see my period. December, I saw my period. January, I did not see my period. So February, I saw my period. That's that month I took in, I saw my period. So when I mixed my period, like, I was supposed to see the period I was supposed to see in March was what I missed, but I knew that the thing happened February. So when I mixed my period, I was actually thinking that maybe it's normal thing, what's it called, normal skipping of period that you used to skip before, because normally I've been doing the whole thing without, and nothing had been happening. I just took it, and maybe my hormones are yet to normalize or balance. So I was just thinking that maybe it's not the normal thing of my period not normalizing or my hormones not normalizing. Maybe if I don't see it this March, I'm going to see it April. So until everything, since my things in my body started changing, and people were actually saying that this girl is actually pregnant. What is going on? Why is she changing? I was literally looking different. So after that woman told me the thing, I came back home. I told my husband what happened, what she said. She said, okay, why don't you run a test? I ran test, and the thing came out positive. Like, it was so fast. The way the results came out, it was so fast. Like, immediately I dipped the whole thing. It just dipped. Yeah, it showed positive immediately. I was so happy. My husband was so happy. Yeah, I planned, like, when I want to have my second child, I want to go for treatment so I'll have twins, because I wanted to have, all my life I've always admired twins. So when that one came in, I was so happy that at least I did not struggle to have my second child, because I know how women struggle to have a second child, especially after first child. They go into this secondary infertility, but God helped me. Nothing of such. So I was so happy that God have blessed me, even when I was not even expecting. He gave me this child. My husband was so happy. Like, you need to see how happy my husband was, because he was so excited to say that child was actually his first child. He was like, baby, I'm so happy. Like, I was so happy. So everything was going. The first this morning sickness kicked in, the whole thing. Sorry, I had the most terrible, sorry to say this, the most terrible first trimester ever. I had the most terrible first trimester ever. The whole thing was just going, like, I can't eat. I hated food. Anything that has to enter my mouth to just stay in my stomach, I hated it so much. Like, I each time they bring food, I'm scared to eat, because I don't know how I'll feel. I don't know how the food will taste in my mouth. I started losing weight. People will see me, will be like, what is happening? You're losing weight. I will say I'm sick. They'll be like, sick. What kind of sickness is this that is making you lose this such weight? But due to people now, you don't need to tell them I'm pregnant. You don't need to be announcing it to them. So I'm just like, I don't know, I'm already recovering. But I knew I was losing weight. All my clothes I wasn't entering me started entering me. So after that, we did everything till 11 weeks. I held on. So on that 11 weeks, that day, on that fateful day, I nearly lost my pregnancy. That was on a Sunday. I woke up strong, because I always prayed to God. I told God, please, I don't want to be missing church services, because I see church service as a refill to my spirit, as a refill in my spirit. Each time I feel like empty, I go to church and I feel refilled. I feel like, I'm so filled. I'm so okay. I feel very okay anytime I go to church. I feel very fine anytime I go to church. So I was like, God, please, I don't want this thing to be stopping me from going to church, because I know how in fact, all my church activities when I was pregnant with my first child ended, and when after giving birth, in fact, it was even worse, because I was trying to navigate my way through how to manage motherhood and how to manage normal life, and like, in fact, everything was just rolling, like everything was just scattered. So I just left, because I used to be in the choir, so I just left that one for now. Let me just get myself, because I can't. Some people find it easy, but it was not easy for me, having to deal with motherhood, being a wife, being a content creator, being a businesswoman, being a teacher. Like, the whole thing was just jam-packing. Like, it was pressing me on my neck. So that fateful Sunday, God made me, I was so strong. Like, I was very strong. I felt like, oh my God, I thought I'm this kind of person that, once it's morning, I'm getting scared on how to wake up, because I'm waking up to a very, very bad day. I'm waking up to sickness. I'm waking up to not feeling like it's me. I'm waking up to not feeling like this is me. Like, I'm waking up to just like to be sick. Do you understand? So that morning I woke up very early, and I felt strong. I felt okay. I felt like oh my God, I felt so happy. So I told my husband, baby, I'm okay today. My husband was surprised. Baby, you? I said, baby, I'm fine. I'm very healthy. I'm very okay. I'm very strong. I think I would like us to go to church. He said, okay, don't worry. My husband prepared. I prepared my baby. I said, I just prepared everything. That time my cousins were in here, was in my house. They all prepared. I was I the one that drove? I drove, and I wasn't the one that drove to church. I drove everybody to church. After church service, during church service, I was feeling some kind of pain down there. Like, so I don't know, some kind of uncomfortable. I was feeling pain. It was making me uncomfortable. I cannot really place my hand on what that pain was, or how I cannot really explain how that pain was, but I know I was feeling pain. So I stood up because I couldn't sit. I was feeling so uncomfortable sitting down. I stood up. I went and stood at the back. So literally I stood up till the service was over. My baby came, always come to me to carry her. I just carry her, then take her back to her sisters. I mean, she shouldn't stay with her sisters. So after the whole thing, the short dismissed, I went home. So when I got home, my husband bought some clothes for me. Yeah. So I tested the clothes and they were looking so beautiful and they were looking so nice. I was so happy. So after testing the clothes, I hung them in my wardrobe. I laid down because I was wearing my tights. We women that have big tights that is always dropping on each other, we know what tights is. So I'm always on tights. Instead, I'm not wearing trousers. So I was on tights. I got there because I wore the tights to church. Yes. So after I removed the clothes I went to church with, I was now on my tights. And maybe was it on my bra? I don't know what I was putting on, but I know I was on my tight. So immediately I laid down. I felt this rush from my body, like I felt like a discharge, like, but it was like, you know, this is a liquid substance leaving your body. So the thing rushed two, with like within microseconds. Do you understand? It rushed one, rushed two. The second time I stood up, I said, I have never had this kind of discharge since since I've been pregnant, or since I've been single, unless I'm on my periods. So I quickly ran to the bathroom to check myself. I opened the tights. The thing I saw there wasn't white. It wasn't like water, like it was called. I used tissue because the tights I was wearing was brownish, so the whole thing was just blending together. So I used tissue and rubbed that place. I opened the tissue, it was red. I said, I told my husband, baby, it's blood. He turned, he said it's a lie. I'm trying to prank him. Because no, as content creators, sometimes we need to prank ourselves. So most times when you're serious, he thinks it's a prank. He told me, baby, it's a lie, you're trying to prank me. I told him, baby, no, I'm not pranking you. Just look at it. He saw it. Before I could finish, I'm not pranking you, the another one gushed out. Like the thing just did boom. The thing, due to the volume on how the thing rushed out from my body, the thing was able to splash on the floor. I don't know how it penetrated through the tights, to some splashed on the floor, some gushed down through my leg. Like it was so thick, and my husband freaked out. He started shouting, Jesus, 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 Jesus. I told him to calm down. I was scared within me, but I knew that two of us cannot be scared at the same time. One person just need to hold on to him or herself. So I said, okay, fine, I need to hold on to because I'm the one into this. I need to calm down. I need to hold myself. I need to calm. Like I was just speaking to myself to calm down. So I quickly rushed, called my mom, told my mom what happened. My mom was like, what is going on? Okay, fine. My mom prayed for me. No, I think the first person I called was my doctor. I called my doctor first. I told him that this is what is going on. He told me how many weeks. I told him 11 weeks. He said, okay, I should rush to the hospital immediately. So after that, I called my mom. My mom prayed for me. My dad prayed for me too. They said that, okay. They asked me, what other steps have I taken? I told them, okay, that I've already called my doctor. She said, what did he tell you to do? I said, he said that I should come. They said, okay, no problem. You should rush to the hospital immediately. Because my mom is a nurse. So she said we should rush to the hospital immediately so that because if we go early, it can be controlled. So I said okay. I quickly changed my clothes, wore my clothes, called my sister. Because that day I was craving ofonubo, bitter leaf soup. I called my sister, I told my sister what was going on, that she should please hold my baby for me and she should take care of the house. I mean, I'm comfortable with my baby with her. She can take care of my baby, and my baby too is also very comfortable with her. So I wasn't bothered leaving my baby with my sister. So I went downstairs immediately. I called my pastor. Told my pastor what was going on. He prayed for me. He told me that nothing will happen, that I will not lose my baby. He prayed for me. I held on to that prayer. I also prayed. I was also praying for myself, speaking to myself, speaking to the baby. Like my faith was high. So I entered the car. By that time I'm already feeling contraction. The baby I was just contracting. I was bleeding, like I was contracting. So thank God, immediately we got to the hospital. The nurses immediately, they handled my case as an emergency case. They took me up immediately. I was even trying to climb the stairs. One of my right leg seized due to the contraction. The baby was fat. everything was just, I was it was too much. It was too much. So thank God they were able to carry me up. I managed. They laid me down. They used pillow to elevate my waist. So they now rushed. They took my vitals. They did everything. After the whole thing, they gave me progesterone. Yeah, they gave me progesterone. So after giving me the progesterone, due to that morning that I went to church, I've not eaten. I did not eat because normally I don't feel hungry in the morning. Ever since I became pregnant, I don't eat normally in the morning unless I just become hungry. So I've lost so much blood. I've lost so much. My eyes were literally closing. I was dropping. Like, I knew that my life was leaving me. I was weak. I was hungry. I was shaking. Everything was just happening to me. So they put me drip. They gave me the progesterone immediately. Due to pains, they gave me diclofenac. I know to an extent it's not good in pregnancy, but it can be used when the benefit is higher than the whatever. So the nurses said they should go and look for something for me to eat. My husband brought food. I couldn't even eat because I don't like how the person made the food. So I don't like how the person made the food, so I couldn't eat the food. I ate small and I was okay. So the drip was actually helping to sustain me. So through that period, that was around 12 p.m. I was bleeding till 9 p.m. Do you understand? So during that 9 p.m, the whole thing did not stop. I changed pad about 2 times. Yeah, 2 times. So and that night I told the hospital people that I want to go. They said, why do you want to go? I told them that I left my baby with somebody and I never knew that it's going to take this long. She said, okay, that if I feel strong, that I can go. I told them that I feel strong, but I'm still bleeding. They said, what? You're still bleeding? How? Why? So they went and brought 2 pink tablets. I think that should be, I don't know if I should call the name. That should be 2 pink tablets and gave to me. I took, and immediately within 5 minutes, the whole thing stopped. The whole bleeding stopped, and I sent my husband, because immediately I told them that I was bleeding. I was still bleeding. They called the doctor. The doctor said I should go back and lie down. So they said that my husband should go and look for food. So I sent my husband to go and bring food, because I told my sister that she can cook the soup. So she made the soup. My husband now came home. That was now at night, 9 p.m, 10 p.m. He came home, brought food. I ate. Even as I was eating, my hands were shaking because I was so hungry. I've lost so much blood. Like, I've lost so much. And after the whole thing, then in the morning, they were like, let them check if the baby is still there. Then the baby is not still there, we'll know how we can take out the remnants of whatever that is still there. My heart was skipping, my heart was breaking, my heart was hitting. Like, my heart was hitting so fast, because I knew what I've passed through so far. Ever since I've been carrying this baby, I was like, God, no, this thing cannot happen to me. I started speaking to this baby. I told her, because I believe that it's him. I want to have a baby boy. I started talking to him. I started saying, baby, please don't do this to mommy. You know, I've been holding on. We've been through a lot. You don't need to do. Like, I started affirming this child that I started giving him reasons to leave. I started giving him reasons to stay. I started giving him a lot of reasons, like, mommy loves you, daddy loves you, your grandparents cannot wait to see you, your uncles, your aunties, your sister loves you so much, you need to be here. I mean, you don't want to do the work again. Like, I was saying a lot of things, because my husband have already given this child name. So I keep calling his name to him. I keep calling him. I keep telling him, you're not going anywhere. You cannot leave mommy. You cannot leave me. You're not going anywhere. This is just what can happen. But no, you're not going anywhere. The 2 of us are going to testify to the glory of the Lord and to the shame of the devil, because what he planned did not work. So after speaking to that child that morning, I felt a new life in me. I felt strong. I felt that nothing can happen to my child. But I said to myself, I said to my womb, nothing dies in me. Nothing that have been put by God can ever leave me. Nothing that was handed over to me can ever spoil or die. Like, everything that stays in my hand must be alive and must be fruitful. So for the fact that this baby was put in me by God, this baby must be born healthy and sound, and nothing is going to happen to this child. So after speaking those words of affirmation to myself and to my baby, I said, okay, fine, let us go for the scan. I followed the doctor to the scan room. The doctor was just like, he was also, he wasn't tough, he was like, let us check. That kind of a thing now, let us check. After he must have finished talking to me about not being not panicking, not doing, like I should just expect anything. So immediately we went into the room. He placed the doppler on my tummy. I saw my baby kicking. I was so happy. I don't know. I was so happy. The doctor he screamed. He saw the baby, was like, look. Like he was so surprised to see a baby inside that tummy after that kind of bleeding, after that kind of, like the way I wet their pillow, their bed sheets with BLOOD upon I was in pad. The pad got filled, my clothes stained, the pillow that they used to put under me stained, the bed stained, everything was stained. I was like, God, I thank you. Since God, that was when I knew that God answers prayer. No matter how small, all you just need is to have faith and believe that this prayer is going to work. And I felt so happy. I felt a new life in me. And since then, guys, I've been, look at me, we've come so far. My baby is still there, healthy and sound, very active baby, very healthy baby. I'm so happy. So that was how I nearly lost my pregnancy, guys. If you've gotten to this extent of my video, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'll be bringing to you my whole life here. We will live this life together. We'll grow together. We'll carry this pregnancy together. Everything's going to happen. In fact, people watch how we will grow. Do you understand? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this is just a channel where I have to express myself to my people. But I know that you people hear me and you can actually relate to what I'm talking about. So today, guys, we are 17 weeks and God has been faithful. Let me show you. Faithful, and look at it. God has been faithful. I'm so happy. I feel so happy. I feel so fulfilled. I know the God that started this miracle is going to perfect it over time. And I know I don't care whichever birthing method I'm going to use while birthing this child, but all I know that I'm going to come out alive. Excuse me, my baby is going to come out healthy and sound and alive. No story will be told, no birth defects, no after birth defect. Like, everybody's going to be healthy and sound. So guys, I want to say thank you to you people for sticking to me to this extent, because it's not easy. And please, if you're pregnant or if you're expecting, use me as a point of contact. Always speak to yourself. Don't allow your situation to overshadow you. Don't allow your situation to ruin. Don't wallow in your situation. Because had it been I was scared, had it been I wallowed in my pain, had it been I started crying, maybe this baby would have left, because this baby would have lost hope in me. But I did not lose hope on myself. I did not lose faith in this child. So I gave this child a reason to have hope in me, a reason to stay, and God gave me the strength. So anytime you are having issues with life or anything, keep affirming to yourself. Keep speaking positive words to yourself. Don't allow people's situation before or what people are saying to you to get to you. Keep affirming yourself that it's going to be better, and trust me, it's going to be better. If you're an expecting mother, if you're a woman that have been getting pregnant consecutive times and you keep losing your child, let me tell you, when you get pregnant again, God is going to give you another child. And when you get pregnant again, with full faith and with your whole heart, pray to God and speak to that child. Remind God how he said that he's going to make us fruitful. We are his children. He's going to make us fruitful. He's going to make children to surround our tables. He not say a child, he said children. So as much as you want, he's going to give it to you. When you want to take in, keep speaking to that child. Even when you have anything called threatened miscarriage, speak to that child. Tell that child you're not going anywhere. Yeah, she's that child will not go anywhere. I spoke to mine. Once some people are now saying maybe I was carrying twins and I lost one. I don't care. Well, I know that my baby is there. My baby is there. And I want to say thank you to all of you for watching my video. I mean, who am I? And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'll be bringing more stories about my life and more lifestyle. Watch my lifestyle and all that. Thank you so much for watching. And with that being said, bye.